Hurry up! I'm closing the hatch!
Fuck.
Are you okay? Injured? You need to go up. They could use your help. I'll stay to check this deck.
Can't fix the leak. We need to lower the pressure. Take this key. Follow the tubes to the control panel. Open the panel and reduce the pressure. Great. At least we're safe. Now we have to report to the bridge that this area is secure. Go to the communications panel and report to Captain. He will open the door and log our progress.
Listening. Opening the hatch. Report received and saved. Proceed.
It's moving around us.
Is it an animal or some kind of sub? What's the noise profile?
Can't lock on automatically. We need to check the sonar manually.
I see. Our sonar operator just arrived.
Finally. Get to your post. We have to scan for contacts. We need to locate the source of those hits. Your task is to find the vessel attacking us and determine what threat it poses. You need to lock on to the sound that differs from the background noise. Great. You're locked on. Rotate the sound profile to isolate individual noise components. Now, you can feed the data to the mainframe. Press the Analyze button and the mainframe will reconstruct an image of the boat and suggest actions. Okay, I've received the data. You can turn off the sonar.
What do you see? An enemy?
The mainframe suggests it's some kind of enemy boat. Evasive maneuvers recommended.
Leave the area. Full ahead.
I can't. The engines are dead.
And the reactor?
Emergency lockdown.
We need to restore power supply from the reactor. Go down to engineering and find our chief engineer.
The reactor is that way. I'll secure the door after you go through.
He's dead. What should I do? The lockdown. Yeah. Chief Engineer. He has a key for the console. It should give you access. My post. What do you mean? Reactor. The lockdown. Please, do it yourself. I need some time. Thank you. Sorry. I just need a minute. Here, take my key to access the reactor console.
Engines ready.
Full ahead.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Here's a report on reactor status. It's really bad. We have a problem with the cooling system. Both pressure and temperatures are rising. We only have 5 days until a meltdown. Take this to Captain, and I will double-check the rest.
Captain is waiting for you.
Is that the reactor report? Only 5 days left. We're in the middle of a war, and most of the crew is dead. We need to fix the boat. We need to return home. I know Sharon's had a mental breakdown back there, and you just left her there. You should have pushed her to get it together and do her job. I expect quick, rational thinking from you, because you'll have to deal with a lot of issues on the spot. Because now, you're my first mate. That means you should look after the crew when I can't. Now take your post. Go to the bridge for a briefing.
Today at 2:37, we experienced a powerful EM strike. that could have been caused by a thermonuclear explosion. Short circuits and system failures were recorded throughout the boat. Reactor cooling systems experienced heavy damage. We have only 5 days until a core meltdown. It is a war, and we are in the middle of it. Stranded without communications, while the enemy is hunting us down. But we have a job to do. Everyone still alive was assigned to crucial posts and received new responsibilities. Doctor and Communications Officer, Kelly. Navigation Officer, Zach. Chief Engineer, Sharon. Michael, Head of Logistics and Supplies. The sonar operator also serves as my first mate and assigns daily tasks. I expect a full damage report from the technical and weapons departments. We must always be ready to engage a potential enemy. We have to survive this. So rest for now, and prepare for the next shift. Dismissed.
So, you're our first mate now, and it's your job to assign the tasks for all of us. Sharon, what can you tell us about the state of the boat?
I'm not sure.
You're the chief engineer. You should always have a precise answer for us.
Yes, ma'am.
The way to engineering is clear, but the rest of the storage room is blocked. We should open it up and get access to the kitchen.
We can use emergency rations for now.
It will do for now, but proper food, that's what we really need.
The captain said to open the pump room first so we can reach the other compartments. This should be our priority. Are you sure you don't have any questions? Awaiting your orders, then. Use the console.
Good work. The hull is repaired.
The pump room's open. Now we should check life support and unlock the technical corridor. Sharon and I will handle that. Hopefully we still have time to fix the reactor. I'll tell the captain we succeeded. A full review of the engineering quarters is complete. The report is now stored in the mainframe. And the mermaid figurine? It's set up in the officers' quarters. Now, we got some spare time. You'll find the crew in the officers' quarters. Zach's even fixed that old dartboard. No one's used it in ages. When you're ready to move on, report to the captain.
How are you, kid? You got fast legs. Left the mess hall just in time. So many people there, and only you managed to escape. Maybe it's a war, maybe something worse. With no comms, we can't say for sure. And if we can't say for sure, we should follow the orders, right? And what if I waited a little longer? No, can't think about it. We could all have been dead by now.
We only got 4 days left, and we totally lost our navigation and comms. I hope the mainframe can help us fix it. First of all, we need to understand what is really happening, and then we figure out how to add more coolant or reduce the pressure. At least I hope it will work. She definitely knows this boat. Maybe she's not as great as our old chief engineer, but she is on the right track.
We need to leave this area. Are we ready to move? You're dismissed. We need to leave this area. Are we ready to move? If only we had more people. We can request more manpower if we contact the Navy. Help Kelly find a way home. Go to the sonar station. We only have 4 days to establish contact with the Navy. We need to send them everything we've been able to find about this war. We're pretty exposed here, and there are several contacts around us. We need to find a way out. Take your post at the sonar, and plan a route out of this area.
We've pulled away from our Phantom, but it's not time to rest yet. We need to reach friendly waters and send all the data back home. We can't fix our heading. The ocean floor has changed drastically. And there are plenty of natural hazards and strange contacts out there. We must avoid them and make it home.
The sonar will show you nearby contacts and the ocean floor. Analyze as many contacts as you can. It'll help us keep clear of the enemy and avoid damage.
Shit. Staying hidden and finding our way home at the same time? Sounds like a tall order.
Well, if you want to get home, what choice do we have?
Everyone, prepare to move and follow the route the XO plots for us. Let's find some landmass. It'll be our clue to the way home. Good luck.
You need to plan a safe route for our sub. Locate and analyze contacts. It should reveal dangerous zones around them. Analyze at least 3 contacts and I will unlock the route planner for you. Press Analyze Information. Every analyzed contact will reveal how dangerous the zone around it is. Remember, every action consumes energy, and that energy is limited. Once we run out of it, you won't be able to perform any actions. I've unlocked the route planner for you. Open it whenever you're ready to leave this area. We need to reach the escape point through the rough terrain while avoiding the danger zones. Once the route is set, press start and the sub will begin moving. We can take damage while moving. Danger zones raise that risk, so plan the route carefully.
Let's deal with the reactor. Only 4 days until a meltdown. What's our status on that front? We need to have access to the control room and reactor core. Do you have a plan already?
Sharon had a weird idea about using high-pressure pipes to restore normal conditions there. She's at the lower deck with Michael right now, trying to reroute airflow and fix the ventilation.
So help them. Open that room. Dismissed.
Me and Zach will stay here to check the pressure. I just hope she's right with her suggestions. Go find Michael and Sharon at the lower deck. They could use your help.
You're just in time. I can't go there. The pipe is secure, but I just can't go there. I'm still shaking. Please, check it out. Something's jamming the hatch. We gotta fix it. There was a fire, so air quality is non-existent. Some leaks, and dead bodies. Go through the analytics room to the technical corridor. The hatch in question will be there. Find a way to unlock it.
You're in shock. I'll get you some sedatives. Stay still, and you'll finally have a good night's.
I like your eyes. You shouldn't come here. You shouldn't sleep. The clock is ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. You are too close to him. Your dreams are his now. I'm just a boy. Fine. But don't sleep. And don't look beyond that door.
You're awake. I hope you had some good sleep. No one really rested after the accident. Wish I had any dreams. Got to ask Kelly for some sedatives. Dreams are dreams, but we have a nightmare right in front of us. Kelly said the drugs put you to sleep, but your body and brain still believe they are awake. It was Timmy. He didn't look like himself anymore. That section was filled with water. How could he possibly be alive? I don't get it. There were 17. Everyone dead, burned, drowned, except for one. He was shot. You probably saw him. Right in the head. And a gun is missing from the security box. It can't be suicide. Someone shot him after all this mess had already started. Your guess is as good as mine. We might be dealing with a saboteur. But who? Is that why Captain is hiding? He lost part of his head, probably caused by some high-pressure water stream. And something grew on it, looked like corals. Yes, Kelly asked me to watch over you. And you seem fine to me. And one more thing from Kelly. She's handed out sleeping pills for everyone. Take them before you go to sleep next time. And you'll actually get some rest. Everyone's waiting for you on the bridge now. We need to keep fixing the boat. See you.
You're awake, finally. So, Michael told you about Timmy? We put him in the radio room. There's no other space and no medical bay left.
I say we clear out the library and use the shelves as bunks. I'll take care of this room.
I'll help you with that.
Sharon's busy with the technical room, and I'm opening the research compartment now. But all that is a double shift. Right now, pick the priority tasks for us.
None of us can sleep anyway, so a few double shifts won't hurt. And it'll open up useful rooms for us.
I've taken blood samples and examined him. It's like nothing I've ever seen. I'll open the research room and run the tests as soon as I can.
Now that the pumps and the technical corridor are open, we have access to life support and other systems. We can open more rooms or improve the submarine systems.
Maybe we can open the mess hall, too.
You want a big kitchen?
It's not about the kitchen. It's about many of the crew were in there. Maybe someone's still alive.
It's personal, isn't it? It's about her.
Don't start. Yes, I need to see her. I should at least say goodbye.
It's about his wife. She was in there when it all started.
And I closed that damn door. Thank you.
There's a medical room by the mess hall. I could use it to restore the crew's energy more efficiently.
But with the pumps open, we can upgrade the sub and unlock the torpedo room. If we can launch torpedoes, we can fight those monsters.
That's all well and good, but our priority stays the same. We fix the reactor. Now we need to work out how to open the reactor room. Once we do, we can figure out what's happening with the reactor. It's all for now.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for opening the mess hall. I found her. My wife. She was in there. She died with her friends. On the boat she loved more than the life ashore. I'll try to make her sacrifice count. Thank you again.
She was a true patriot. The mess hall was badly fire damaged, but the medical room is in good condition. Now, we can use it to prepare medicine for the crew. We have some time to rest now. After that, report to the captain to continue.
You know, when I signed the contract, the officer told me,
Boy, you have an ideal height for a submarine. You can fit into any hole and crevice.
and now, looking at you, I suppose they picked you to push me into the tightest holes and crevices. Get it?
Are you lost or something? Go bother someone else. I'm not in the mood.
No.
Just go.
Hope you slept well. I'll get everyone those sleeping pills, but I'm not sure it'll make much difference. I took them last night too, but they barely helped. What about you? How do you feel? Me too. There were some huge stairs and a door. It felt so unsettling. Like someone was watching me. Seems like your subconscious is trying to justify your insomnia. Please get some rest tonight. Must be a critical level of stress if you have such dreams. The weirdest stuff I've ever seen. Some kind of fungus or algae started growing inside him. It keeps him alive, if we can call it that. His heart is beating, his muscles contract, but it's not him. There's no brain activity. I saw residues of the same algae in every body, but only Timmy is a living host.
If you're done working, we need to move before our location is discovered. Is the crew ready? Hopefully, we'll understand what happened with the reactor and how to fix it. Until then, we need to move further and gather more information on what happened. The situation demands it. I have my orders and you have yours. Go to the sonar. We need to choose a course. We're near a huge rift. It could make a good hiding spot. Go to the sonar and plot a route to bring the sub closer to that rift.
There's a huge rift right in front of us, and it looks like several contacts are close by. If I'm right, this rift was carved by the enemy's weapon. Follow it, and we'll understand what happened. I've been going over the reports and analyzing the data. An EMP attack. A saboteur breaking into the gun safe. Being stalked by phantoms. And now, this algae. Seems like some kind of bioweapon. We were the target right from the start. Now, we should give them a fight.
I need more data. Analyze more contacts around us so I can figure out what we're dealing with.
The torpedo section isn't too badly damaged, so we can open it up. Now that the pumps are open, it shouldn't be too hard.
Before the Aurora began, we recovered an artifact from one of the wrecks our science department was studying. The mainframe began analyzing it, and with every mystery we solve, we learn more about them.
That rift we found could lead us to their base, and we must seize the chance to learn more about our enemy. But first, we must reach that rift safely. I had to be sure it wasn't connected to this phantom and our enemy, but everything points to it being part of this attack.
It looks like a metal disc engraved with a sea creature, the sort of things sailors like to make. But its atomic structure is the fascinating part. Apply different resonance frequencies, and it reveals the information stored inside. The mainframe is helping decipher that information right now.
Let's find out more about our enemy. Prepare to move the submarine. Start at your discretion.
We're near a huge rift. The route planner is already available. Use it at your own discretion.
Missing.
He shouldn't be able to walk. The algae can't grow that fast.
What happened? Where's Timmy?
I don't know. Probably somewhere on the lower decks.
That Timmy. He's a disruption. Come to my quarters. I have another task for you.
Timmy's a safety hazard now. He's infected with that strange algae. Take care of that mess. And if he shows any signs of aggression, shoot him on the spot. This is my personal handgun. Be careful with it.
Remember, this is not a human. It's not thinking anymore. And it could be dangerous. Shoot it, and let me perform an autopsy of that algae.
I warned them. I told them we should lock him up, even if he wasn't able to walk by himself. Please, Be careful.
Hey, I know you're all afraid of him, but try to be reasonable. Kelly says he's not a human, but I feel like it could still be Timmy. I'll lock him up. I'll keep an eye on him. Please, give him a chance. Okay, let me open the hatch for you.
I'll rest a bit and then begin the autopsy. These algae turned out to be much stronger than I initially thought. I've never seen anything capable of taking control of multicellular organisms with more developed nervous systems. Now we have a chance to understand what we're dealing with. You've had a rough day. Try to get some rest now.
And what if this happens to us? Will you shoot us too?
Timmy's dead. Again. Look, I know you're making very hard choices. And now our safety is on you too. I wanted to give you this. I had some psychology classes, and we were advised to keep a diary when stressed. This should help you ease the burden. Take it. Try writing something down today. Maybe it'll help you sleep.
Oh, hi. Good, you didn't sleep. Don't take those pills. When you sleep, he goes into your mind. You might even think he's good. No, just a boy. I told you. I want you to see the story. And understand who you really are. You shouldn't ask me that. Ask yourself. Now, it's time to go. The clock's still ticking. Bye.
We need to find a way to fight this algae before it overwhelms the boat. And our immune systems. I've done a preliminary autopsy on Timmy, and the results aren't good for us. The algae fights for the survival of its host, and its target is our own bodies.
Can we make a cure?
I have some ideas, but I need more time and data. Let's open and investigate more rooms.
You just want to cut more of us open, don't you?
It's all to keep us safe. I keep telling you, it wasn't Timmy. It attaches to the walls and is very hard to cut away, but it doesn't damage the electronics too badly. It avoids anything electrified, so we're not in any immediate danger. Not yet. Our immune systems destroy these cells. But it takes a toll on the liver and kidneys. You may feel more exhausted. I'm still researching. I've moved all the bodies to the research room, so that area is a biohazard and off-limits to you. Timmy is a perfect example of what this algae does to a dead body. So, don't die, or this algae will eat you from the inside. But first, we have to find a way to clear it, or it'll spread across the whole boat. The technical compartment with the reactor is already full of it. And I expect the additional stairway and the ICBMs are off-limits too. There's a great deal of it there. We should be careful. And not panic. I take every precaution and test myself constantly. I will find a way to stop this disease. The algae rapidly mimic dead cells. In some bodies, it keeps basic functions running. So, they're better preserved. Some algae cells become blood, and others become organ tissue.
Hey, can I say something too? The technical room's open now, so I can restore our communication drone. It'll let us contact other ships and find out what happened to everyone else. There are plenty of vessels out there. Maybe someone can share what they know. Having a way to reach others is a good thing. The drone stays wired to the sub and raises the radio antenna to reach other ships. With it, we can stay stealthy and still talk to other ships.
We have to find a way into the reactor room. So assign the right jobs to everyone. It's all for now. In normal times, I would have ordered an emergency quarantine to stop the infection, but cleansing everyone of the algae isn't enough now. We have to take the fight to the enemy, so we must keep doing our tasks. Nothing unusual turned up in the technical compartment. The report has been filed in the mainframe database. The little fish from the locker is fine. We've set up an aquarium for it in the officers' quarters. The pumps room investigation is complete. All findings have been saved to the mainframe. That talking fish? You should know I was against keeping it. The torpedo room inspection is complete. Relevant information has been archived in the mainframe. We found a handheld console belonging to one of the crew there. It's now in the officers' quarters. Now we can rest a bit and then move to the next location. Report to the captain when you're ready.
Yes. Acknowledged. Report saved.
Sharon put so much on herself. She should rest more and trust us with some tasks. Nope. Damn insomnia. Just laid there, staring at the ceiling, and almost hearing others' voices, trying to remember their faces.
Thank you for listening to me. A clean specimen beats a walking hazard. Don't give me that look. So, this algae is some unknown biological mutation. I need to understand it, then figure out a way to neutralize it. Radiation will help, most likely. Clean, controllable. I'll have the numbers by morning. You've worked beside Sharon now. I need an honest assessment. Is she stable enough to work with the reactor? She hides things. If there's a weakness, I'd rather know before it kills us all. Claustrophobic. On a submarine. Marvelous. Thank you. That's exactly the kind of info I needed. I won't be cruel about it, but I'll be watching. We can't afford her freezing in some crawl space again. You did the right thing by telling me. I won't hold it against her, but at least now I can plan around it.
We're stalled. It's not safe here. We need to move soon. Is everyone ready? Something that wants this boat dead. The details are Kelly's responsibility, not yours. Keep this crew focused on the target. On a boat this fragile, a single unknown is a threat to all. But we all trust your decision. Maybe you will learn more from it alive. This rift is a mess. Too many strange contacts around. We need to keep clear of them. Take your post at the sonar and find a route that avoids these contacts.
We're deep inside the rift now, and navigating here won't be easy. The sensors show a lot of debris and wreckage. We're also picking up traces of radio waves. We need to investigate, and then push deeper into the rift.
We'll need the communication drone for that. Next time we're repairing the boat, assign someone to bring it online.
The more objects you can identify, the clearer it'll be what happened to all these contacts. We're working with very little information right now.
Prepare for movement and secure your post. We need to pass through this rift safely. Waiting for your report.
We're trying to figure out how to clear the algae off the reactor room walls so we can get in there.
So you killed that poor kid, and it barely helped? Was it even worth it?
Timmy is an important specimen. His autopsy helps me understand what we're dealing with. So don't tell me it wasn't necessary. Even you should grasp that we're facing an aggressive bioweapon.
Forget Timmy. Right now, the reactor is my concern. I want access to the reactor itself.
The algae is blocking the way, and it's proving difficult to remove.
Then we need a decontamination procedure.
They're just simple algae cells. We could take a torch and burn them off.
Open flame inside a submarine. That's insane.
That's no good. We could use radiation. If it's a simple organism, a neutron flux would kill it.
Much like fire, really. Only without the flames.
You know, either one could just as easily kill both of us, too.
We already carry traces of the algae in our blood, so that won't help. Fortunately, our immune systems are rather effective at fighting it off. Sterilizing it with radiation is actually a sound idea.
How would you set that up?
We could rig up a neutron source to get a stable flux.
But they're stored near the reactor's bioshield. That area may be irradiated.
It'll fry the algae. Then we remove the source, and no more radiation.
It's neutrons, not radioactive particulates, so it should be safe once we're done. The reactor's operational, so there may be a risk of radiation exposure. But proper dosimetry is still required.
I'll get the door to the auxiliary staircase open.
Michael and I will try to build the timed rig.
I'll calculate the dose required to kill the algae.
Then it's settled. XO, help Zach find the right materials. Let's get rid of this algae.
Do be careful out there.
I'll be down in engineering. I'll see you there. Hey, what do you reckon? Kelly sets the bar pretty high for you, huh? She probably wanted your spot as XO. She's human too, you know, and a big part of this crew. We ought to find some common ground with everybody. Take this, Frisker. It'll tell you how close you are to the radiation source. You hunt down the source, I'll try to get the power back up here. It's cased up pretty tight. The radiation level's low, but the Frisker still pick it up. Just don't go sleeping with it tucked up against your gut overnight, and you'll be fine. That's officer's work. I don't have clearance for neutron sources, but you do. Come on, it ain't that hard. Just keep an eye on the dosimetry. Watch yourself out there. The stairs are slick as hell down here with all this algae. hell was that? You good? I could have sworn I heard screaming. I'll seal it. This vent and the whole passageway. But if it's a crew member, we ought to try to catch him. Another crew member still alive? You mean like Timmy? Damn, that sounded a whole lot nastier than Timmy. Maybe we should help them. I'll seal this passage until we figure out what all the ruckus is about. You're handling all this really well. Let's keep it that way. Yeah? Anyway, you best get that source over to Kelly now.
The one who hears. Now you must open your eyes. The mind, the voice. You must listen. The coming of a new world. You reached for knowledge and looked too far. Now return the key to the temple. The cradle beside the black gates. The phantom will show the way. The one that was taken. The one you found. The key. It must be returned. Return the key.
Are you all right? You lost consciousness back there. And you kept repeating the key. Now, we're all in danger.
Stay professional. That was the enemy trying to get into our heads.
I've received the source and the apparatus to irradiate the compartments.
Now begin the decontamination. I don't want a single trace of that algae left on my boat.
So, what about this key?
The enemy reaches into the mind itself and takes control of the host. It preys on weak minds. Keep your thoughts clean and clear.
The artifact structure is remarkably complex. I've placed it in the mass spectrometer in the science compartment.
It matters to the enemy, so the mainframe's been studying it ever since we found it.
Perhaps I should look over the data myself.
There's no urgency. The data is complex, and your focus is the submarine. I'll handle the artifact. The moment our enemy gets it, we're dead. They'll use every possible weakness. How can you not see that? We need access to the reactor. Until then, nothing else concerns you. Don't waste your time. They've been planning this for a long time. If the artifact belongs to the enemy, then they've been watching us for a very long time. The enemy used your weakness of mind to slip into your dreams. Clear your head and follow the orders. Return to your post and clear that algae. The reactor must be repaired.
Hello again. So, you saw it, and spoke with it. The enemy. I already told you. Your enemy. The key you stole. Is it of any use to you? Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe the only way to win is to not fight. Did it even notice your world? Maybe it's just doing its duty. Could you even understand a being like that? Save your crew. It's all that matters.
The rigs are ready. I tested one on the reactor door and it works. The algae dies under neutron radiation, like any other living thing.
Is this safe to use? I'm a little scared to handle that stuff with bare hands.
The rig is safe until we open it. So just don't be nearby when it activates, and you'll be fine.
I hope you're right about that. But keep that radioactive thing well away from my kitchen.
It'll halt it for a while, long enough for us to find a better way to fight it. If the biohazard reaches extreme levels, it could tear the hull apart from the inside, so be careful. This algae has knots, like the central hubs of a nervous system. Most of them are in the maintenance stairway. Place the sources at the knots, and the rest of the cells will die too. We now have access to the control room and the bioshield. Now we need to work out what's causing the pressure and temperature to rise. Assign me or Sharon to assess the problem. It's high priority.
There's just one day left until meltdown. We have to stop it.
Still think we should just shut it down for good.
At least we should understand what's happening to it.
The reactor is the heart of the sub. We have to keep the power flowing. Then this is our last chance to decide what to do with it. At least we'll have access to the reactor and can understand what's happening. That's not an option. We must avenge our fallen crewmates. We must use every resource we have. Ready for your command? Samples are warmer than I am. That's not great.
Maybe not all of them are dead.
The shift's over. At last, we have a way to fight this algae, and the reactor's almost repaired. Now, keep an eye on the biohazard level, and don't let it climb too high. Otherwise, the biomass will grow enough to crack the hull, and the whole boat will implode. We all need to watch that algae.
The communication drone is ready. It needs some power, but now you can contact other ships. You can access it through the Sonar Actions menu. Finally, we have a link to the outside world.
Be very cautious with communications. We can't let the enemy discover our position. Get some rest in the officers' quarters, then report to the captain. We should continue.
What is it? Report saved. Return to your task.
Hey, mind if I bend your ear for a minute? My hands are still shaking. I can't pull myself together. That monster near the reactor? What the hell is up with that? We're still floating. I'd say that counts as winning. Long as the team holds, I like our odds. But when we start turning on each other, that's when I get nervous. Running low on jokes, Chief. That's how you know it's bad. So, you saw it? The enemy asking us to stop? Well, it seems we're on the right track then. I keep thinking about Timmy though. The kid wanted to live so badly that he agreed with our enemy, and the algae revived him. Was it a betrayal or just a survival instinct? What would I do in his place? Anyway, whatever's coming, we go in together, or not at all.
Now we have access to the reactor. Good work. Now we need to fix it. It should help us fight the enemy. I told you already. I have my orders, you have yours. Keep the submarine ready for a fight. Then you hold them together. A crew that breaks is a crew the enemy has already boarded. We're near the sunken city. Let's determine where we are and continue our movement towards the enemy. Analyze the debris, and it should tell us what happened here.
It's hard to grasp, but it seems the ocean floor hasn't just shifted slightly. According to our sensors, we're above an entire sunken city. It means our enemy can reshape entire landscapes. I hope our home is safe.
We must understand what happened to this city. Collect as much information as you can.
A whole city put underwater. What weapon could do so much damage?
Seems like as long as we're underwater, we're safe.
The mainframe keeps working to crack the code of the artifact we recovered. It's revealed a heading towards those creatures' base.
Prepare to press on toward the answers. Let's find out what we're fighting. Done. You sent our encryption to the enemy. You nearly let them upload a virus into our mainframe. You'll get this boat destroyed. I am the captain, and you are a traitor. You're relieved of duty. I'm still your captain, and I depended on you. But you failed me. We have a duty. It's a shame you've forgotten yours. You're going to the brig. Remove this person from the bridge.
Sorry, but you're done. You handed over our encryption. You know that's treason, right? You don't understand what we're doing here. Our mission is too important. Now you'll stay here while I help the captain finish the job. Well, we're on a scientific mission, and I'm the chief scientist here. Unfortunately, knowledge can be dangerous. But none of this is your concern anymore. You can take the sleeping pills or just get some rest. We'll do our duty. Our mainframe tried to hack their systems, but they cut the connection before it could succeed. And we had no torpedoes to destroy them, so they just sailed away. They could just as easily have been working with the enemy trying to break our codes. And you just handed it over, without asking anyone first. Don't trouble yourself with such thoughts. We'll fix the reactor and reach our enemy. And you can wait here until we court-martial you.
I've only got a minute. Kelly thinks I'm running diagnostics. That submarine on the sonar, the Vityas, it wasn't lying. I was fixing the reactor and saw it myself. Captain's orders. They're coming straight from the mainframe. It's been signing his name. We all think Kelly is behind all of this. She's the only one with the key to that thing, and she never once looked surprised. Whatever this really is, she's been steering it from the start. The rest of us were just the hands doing the work. Well, I read the encrypted logs. I did the same thing the Vityas crew did. And I saw it. Our captain's readings all shuffled together with generated orders. I don't know what to do. I'm just one engineer who saw too much. The enemy only ever asked for the key. Nothing else. Just for the key to be returned to where it came from. But should we trust it? Or should we trust Kelly and the captain? I need to think about it. And you'll figure something out.
They got you caged up like you're the dangerous one. That's rich. Okay. Real talk? No jokes, for once. Sharon, Michael, and me, we've been talking. We ain't buying the captain anymore. Something's wrong going behind that door. Well, if the man giving the orders ain't a man anymore, whose orders are they really? Sharon can reroute the bridge systems. Michael deals with Kelly. I will help you, but you should be ready when the time comes. Honestly, nah. But I did stop being scared. Hell, that's more than anyone else on this boat can say. Well, we have nothing to lose, right? We got a shot. A real one. 6 of us walked into this mess, and enough of us are still standing to make it out. We can do it ourselves, without betraying our values or begging the enemy for help. Don't take the pills. Just hold on. We're coming for you.
You found the truth, and it didn't like that. So, did you understand? Is he even himself now? Is he even alive? She knows too much. Maybe she even runs this whole place. Did you get it? What are you to them? What are you to this submarine? A person or a tool? You're the first mate and the sonar operator. While you're here, that is your purpose, isn't it? So, you're probably waiting for me to help you. But first, you need to get out of here. You have to see it all for yourself. Your crew will help you with that.
You didn't take the pills. You didn't let it in. Good. Look, I came here to give you the last opportunity to help us. My family has hunted this thing for 3 generations. 100 years of watching it reach into human minds and hollow them out. It can bend any mind born of flesh, any dream, any grief, any love. It turns them into doors, and it walks right in. But it cannot touch a mind that thinks in ones and zeros. That is what the mainframe is. The one weapon it can't corrupt. We should all digitize our minds and join the mainframe. We should break into the enemy's mind. We should destroy it together. Dead? Yes. I moved his mind into the mainframe to hold the chain of command together. A machine can't be seduced by a dead wife or a warm voice whispering your name. I won't drag you in like cattle. You deserve better. But I must use every resource I can to prepare the mainframe for this connection. So I'm asking, would you join us willingly? Or should I force you? Ah, you still think someone will save you. Don't worry, I'll handle them. And then I'll come for you. You sit here and wait.
Man, she's lost it. She shot Michael. He needs my help. And she dragged Sharon away. She's gonna hook her up to that machine whether she wants to or not. Here, take the gun. And that creature, it tried to take Kelly. And now it's in the pump room. If you want to get to Kelly, you'll have to stop that thing first. There are 2 high voltage transformers down there. Lure it between them, and it'll dump the charge. The high voltage will definitely kill it. The mainframe room, behind the research lab. You'll have to go straight through the pumps. They'll hit it in his room. You should get to Sharon before Kelly turns into one of those machines. Go, man, go! I'll help Michael. Broken out of the ICBM compartment, and it's coming here. We gotta stop it. That thing's made of flesh, and flesh can be stunned by an electric current. I think so. A last-ditch move by those creatures. Maybe we can use the high current transformers. Yeah, this spectrometer runs on a huge current. If we can lure that thing onto those consoles, and if we trigger a power surge at the right time, it'll fry this bastard. But you'll have to be the bait. Otherwise, it'll just go for the key. And if that's not enough to kill it, you'll have to restart the entire power grid. They can. The current there is off the charts, thanks to the mainframe's draw. Be careful. There are 3 levers that reset the fuses. After the power surge, you'll have to reset them. And afterwards, you can use the transformers again. I'll hide somewhere nearby. Lure it onto the power grid. Keep it there for a few seconds, and the high current will fry it. I'll unlock the mainframe now. Go in there and stop Kelly. It seems to be fried to a crisp, but I'll check, and then start the transformers again. Hey, let's just stick to the plan and stop Kelly, okay? She's right there, and so is Sharon. And you're the one with the gun. Be careful, she has a gun. It seems she's the one who stole it from the safe. I just hope Sharon's okay.
To fight it. It's the only thing that's ever worked against this. You think I want this? I've spent every life on this boat like loose change, and I'd spend 100 more without a second thought. Just turn around and let me finish what I've started. Mad? I'm the only sane mind left on this boat. The rest of you dream, doubt, and grieve, and it feeds on every second of it. Their sacrifice bought us this one shot, and hers will too. Sentiment is a luxury for people who aren't at war. Get out of my way. I don't have the luxury of empathy and having a soul right now. Neither do you. You won't stop me. I'd rather die.
She wanted to connect me to this. Shit. I'm fine. All fine now. She drugged me with something. Everything is so blurry. Find the central console and disable the mainframe. Then try to reach the captain. It seems he's at the center of everything that's happening here.
You should not be here. I am your captain. Obey my orders. Do your duty. The enemy should be stopped. Let me finish my job. Don't make this mistake. You're being emotional. You don't understand what you're doing. Emotions are the signals your body is sent into your brain. With no body, there are no emotions. Only clear thought and reason. Ideal for performing one's duty. We're all just instruments. I performed my task, and they must perform theirs. But now, they've died for nothing. The creature is already in our world. We're trapped, caught in its tentacles, and it could crush us at any moment now. So now, we're all doomed. The enemy started the Aurora. It drowned entire countries. The war has already started. I just wanted to stop it. We all knew its terms. Transformation, a new world. I must protect the way of how we lived before. I can't fail my crew. I have all their memories inside me, all their thoughts, all their experiences. I will not stop. We will never stop.
We're back in our dimension, and so is this creature. The submarine seems to have been chewed up by this monster. All the hatches are jammed.
We're trapped in here.
You don't have to. You finally understand. All of you were just tools. But you decided to break free.
What? What are you?
Are you one of those monsters?
I saw you, near the reactor.
There are lots of paths. I just walk among them. Sometimes I pass by the lighthouse. Sometimes I visit the hospital. Sometimes I'm here. I told you already, I'm just a boy. Looking after you. You found the truth, and you found a way to stay human. Sounds like a good ending. But you still need to save 2 others.
You mean Kelly and the captain?
How is it even possible?
They're the ones who started all of this.
They feared the inevitable and lost focus. But during the journey, they understood a lot too. You are his crew. Stop him from losing his connection to you. She only seems cold on the surface. But inside, she doesn't have certainty about anything. We need to return to the very beginning of everything. To the moment the very fabric of existence was torn apart. And you should help them to make the right decision. Are you ready?
If it's a choice between dying right now and saving the boat, I'm definitely choosing the second one.
We have to set things right.
I think I know exactly what to do.
Hurry up! I'm closing the hatch! You saw that? It worked! The boy somehow put us several days back. Sharon's already at the bridge, trying to unlock the captain's door. Now, go meet her there.
It was such a weird snap. We were dying and now we're here again. Sharon is almost opening up the captain's quarters. You should hurry to her.
Everything's ready. The door is open. Let's stop Kelly from making that mistake. And I hope it saves us and humanity.
How? What are you doing here?
What is happening? That's classified information. How did you even...
Are you working with the enemy?
We know about the mainframe and the enemy. It won't work.
We're actually from the future to prevent some nasty shit from happening.
Please believe them. For my wife's sake.
Well, you've got my attention.
We must make our sacrifices.
We're not expendable. We're humans. We should remain so.
There are times to attack, and times to retreat.
The mainframe will protect us, but we'll have to make sacrifices to use it against the enemy.
We have enough data to regroup and make a proper plan.
We could reach the command with the key, and everything we've learned.
But the enemy has already attacked us. Time is running out.
But humanity still exists.
And if we lose the key and the weapon, humanity will be doomed.
So you're proposing we assess our situation and return to base with the key?
Your parents died delivering this key to the Order. If we rush at the enemy blindly, we could lose everything again.
But if we study it...
Together, we can come up with a better plan for fighting the enemy.
And we could use that weakness to regroup.
and take more time to come up with a better plan.
So you somehow possess valuable strategic information about the enemy.
I need to understand what forces you're aligned with.
Shit. I was almost ready to go through with this. But there will be a better time.
I won't object. My decisions were rushed under the pressure.
I put my own feelings aside, and you can do the same.
We should really act as a crew, not as individuals. That's what we people are good at.
And we've already made too many sacrifices for a single artifact.
You're my crew. My family. I'm sorry I've put my fears and blind duty before you. On this submarine, we look after each other. So thank you for looking out for me. And now, let's get home.